Today I was watching CTV and I got really upset because um they sort of loaded the debate with one side, and they do that a lot on like right-wing news broadcasts. But what I didn't like was this time they were talking about the Nicki Minaj video. And it's okay to say that some people were offended and thought that the video was inappropriate. But what wasn't okay was that they'd already taken a side and they wouldn't let people decide for themselves. I mean, what should and shouldn't go into free speech or be under it is not the decision of CTV. It is the decision of an individual within society and collectively the rest of us. We can't just take away Nicki Minaj's right to compare current America to what was fascism in a Western European country. We can't take away her ability to show that racism can lead to violence against race. We can't take away someone's ability to point out that they're scared of the direction we're going in. I can't sit here and say that I know for sure that we're going to be as bad as what that video showed in Only by Nicki Minaj. I can't sit here and I can't say that that's where we're going. But to say that we're never going there, that we're not allowed to say that it's a possibility, and that these hateful things will lead to more and more worse situations, is to say that we no longer have the ability to say that that has happened. To say that we can't say what has happened or what things have added up to now is to say that we can't say them later. And to have CTV lock in their perspective on what is allowed to be said, it offended me greatly, and I am really angry with CTV about that because I don't agree, frankly, that they should go on the offensive against free speech like that. I think that they were attacking free speech itself. I think to shame Nicki Minaj because she's a public icon and she chose to do a video that was was counterculture, that wasn't mainstream enough, with her position in mainstream culture, to attack her for that suggests that now, from now on, anytime anyone pushes the limits on anything, we have to expect this. We have to expect CTV to go up there and look at the companies, Sun News, Fox, and be just as bad as them. We have to see, and then we have to see other media organizations just go along with what CTV is doing, and it'll get worse and worse, and all of them will start shouting out that no, we cannot attack uh, the reputation of the administration or of the corporations, or the current state of affairs. We cannot impugn their character when they clearly have none. We can't we like this will extend into more and more things. One incident of this on CTV is enough to offend me. And it's worse than being offended by that video, isn't it? To be offended by someone attacking free speech itself. No one has free speech to say that we shouldn't have free speech. I mean, that's a power play. That's a power play on what an individual can say. And it's something to tell you something, that if I'm not allowed to say it, if Nicki Minaj isn't allowed to say it, and she has even more money and power than I do, then we have to be silent. We have to be silent. We cannot speak out against anything that's wrong anymore. Which means we are going to be, each and every single one of us from now on until the end of time, because CTV did this, We are going to be a rubber stamp for anything bad that happens and is done by the corporations of the government. From now on, we are a rubber stamp for that because we have to say anything that is not against them. That means everything we say is in support. Everything we say will now be in support of the corporation and government. Because news organizations like CTV can get together and gang up with a bunch of other news organizations, and then they can attack free speech now. And they can do that. That's fine. Well, I'm upset about that. And I think that this is a very slippery slope. And frankly, it disgusted me. And I'm going to speak out against CTV as an artist from now on. I'm not going to forgive them for this. They only showed one side of the argument, and that is effectively attacking free speech, and that's my conclusion.